Good afternoon. As I sit here and contemplate the situations which we find ourselves, it's easy to desire more honey, more pizza dough. A single man's lifestyle can be compared to the machine of commerce and production, doing so much, yet still wanting more. The consumption levels are high. But we also we don't feel like we've done a lot. There's so much more we could do, and yet we've done so much. It's really a coin with both faces of opposite. We really have done so much, but at times we could sit and it's like, I could be somewhere I should, the could-haves. I see that I have a table here. I have books that I could read. And although I do not utilize them to their fullest extent. I have enough of the things I like, so I partake in them. The doctrines of fasting. If you're not able to fast, you'll put off the things that you should do, and what should we do? And you'll consume because you have enough. You have enough that you can just consume. However, these are the tools. Having a desk, having paper and pencil, having the ability to read. There was a time when we couldn't read so well, perhaps, and that time is not now. We don't understand the words per se, but we can read them. Wisdom and knowledge. Let's say you don't have wisdom and knowledge, as some of us don't. What we do have is the ability to read. You have the tools to build. We have the tools to build. This is all it ever is. It's a table and books, and taking notes and just choosing to apply your time to it. Choosing to apply your time in the direction of discipline. While I eat, I like to watch TV, and while I watch TV, I like to eat, and that can take an entire day. So fasting, it's a necessity. But I think that's the point, is just that the tools to build. It's not about what we don't have. It's not about what we should have or could have had, or what we want, or what we don't know, and all these things that we feel. We do have the tools to build. I'm not sure what we should do. I don't have a suggestion. I have opinions, but the most truthful direction or actions to take, I suppose they're in the Bible, if you're able to decipher them. If you're willing to devote the amount of time it takes to digest the daily bread, which comes in small pieces. And learning the words, being able to read, that's a good step that we overlook. We're already there. But we just don't have the mansions and the jets and the security escorts and the nobility to be non-questioned. And how does anyone get those things? Just using these tools that we have. Same as anything else, we get good. We get good as we go. We are the AI. We are good. And no matter what we do, we will always get better at it. You start doing something, you just get better at it, not, in someone's opinion, as they watch you, they might not see it. They might have things to say that are to put you down. You're not good, you're not quick. But like the Bible says, that's man's opinion. Man's opinion? But put your faith in God, not in man. Because man is too quick. Man is overly judgmental. The things the Bible says not to be. It says to be patient and wait on the Lord. And it says that not to judge. It's not your place to judge. Only God. So, under your own workspace, without others dismissing your efforts, you can't help but get better. If you start, let's say you start painting a wall in a house, and you didn't have some professional person right beside you saying whatever they see as negative, you start painting the second wall, and then the third wall, and the fourth wall, and you just move room by room by room, and you get better. And it seems I've experienced that. It seems like you'll have a really good quality wall, and you'll think you have it figured out, and then the next bunch, you'll start to see that they're not as good, and it seems like you're going backwards. But perhaps it's just that that is still you being better. The fact that you can see it now. You can now see things that are not good, even though you feel like you had a couple good walls prior and quicker. But being able to see that your own deficiencies, it's a beautiful progression, a beautiful step of progression. So this, they call it grinding, but it doesn't have maybe a better word, a more healthy word. Just study. Men, or the smart people of the house, they had a study, and they would sit in it and they would figure things out. The mental workout. That's what these books are. It's good to physically work out, but it's also good to mentally work out. And you need both. But a pencil is a pencil, a sheet of paper. That's all anybody else ever had. Elon Musk, he read a lot of books. It's when he was young, they say. You have the tools to build, and so do I. And they may not look fancy, but you need to use them with your time and your heart, and we will get to whatever we want. I'm sure we could get. Yeah, he who knocks, or she, shall be answered. God bless you all. Use your tools wisely.